Hello and welcome back to the Redbeard YouTube channel. Here back in Need for Speed, as you can see. This video is going to be a little interesting. We'll talk about the engines and some of the vehicles you can swap in and out of. So, yeah, we'll get right to that. But first, I want to draw your attention to the description below. If you want to support the channel in any way, there's a few different things, links you can click on there. So you can, purchase merchandise to help with the channel, support the channel if you like. It's, in the end, it's up to you. But there it is. So about this video here, I want to go ahead and talk about. This is one of the cars in question here. Now, when you come here, you do motor swaps, and this is probably not the fastest motor for this car. I just testing it. I test all the motors for the car before I decide to go with which motor. When you come here, you see I'm currently running a 440 horsepower 3.5 liter V6. That's kind of important in this video. It is anyway. I'm running the single turbo in this one, and I have it like that for a reason. Okay, this is the same motor setup, pretty much everything else too, probably one of my fastest cars I have. You probably know which one it is. Got 3 of them in here, and that is my Porsche RSR 440 3.5 liter V6. The same set the same horsepower, everything's the same model, motor wise. And I'll check everything else out too, just so we can kind of, I want to compare the two because, excuse me, because in this game, the cars with the same motor is not always the same performance. Let me go over here and switch this out so I can put the other car here. That way it's easier to switch back and forth. I have to keep going through all these. I got 3 of the Porsche that I said before. A few minutes ago I said it. I've got this one, which is, I believe this is my drag Porsche. And then here I have my regular Porsche. I must have passed the other one up, but that's not important. That's not what this video is about. Okay, so we're going to go through here. Look at this. Now this part's all set the same here. I know I have that the same. One thing might be different would be the transmission, which here I have a 7-speed. I think I have a 7-speed in the other one as well. Track tires, which they do the same as the race tires did. So I'm going to show you this car, and then we'll show you the Porsche. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Okay, so from here to the second green sign down there, we're going to see what the speed we hit. We're just going to roll into it, no launching or anything like that. And we'll see what speed we hit with this car, and we'll compare it. Alright, so you see with the Focus RS there, we hit roughly 180 at that point. Now I know how to go around the car at one point, and I hit rev limiter once, but maybe twice. But you know, that's not a big deal with this comparison here, because as we know here, we're going to switch off to the Porsche. Let's go ahead and look here. So, like I said, that's the same. Got track tires on it as well. It's got a 6-speed. Okay, let's see. 7-speed here. It doesn't change the settings any. Alright, so now they're exactly the same. This over here don't really matter. I'm not using nitrous or anything, so that's just kind of it doesn't matter at all. So now we're going to compare this, and you should be able you'll be able to tell a big difference. Alright, so there you can see the difference in performance. And this car accelerated quite a bit faster and got to nearly 200 mile per hour, which is nearly 20 mile per hour faster by that point. Now, some might ask, as I was asking, why is there such a big difference in the performance of the vehicles whenever they're the same motor and everything's the same? Now, Need for Speed is not very. It's a very arcade game. It's not very realistic in a lot of ways. The one thing I think of would be the weight difference. Now, hear me out on this. If you was to put a realistic weight on these vehicles, the 1973 Carrera RSRs you have here tip the scales at barely, at 1,850 pounds, the curb weight. That is insane how light that is. So that would be why, you think a car in the 70s with a 2.5 boxer would be doing a 0 to 60 of 5.8 seconds. That's by today's standard. That's not super fast, but it's quick still. But in the 70s, it's a monster. Widowmaker, if you will. And of course, the Focus RS over here that we have chilling right here has a curb weight of 3,417. So that is a big difference. Big difference. Now it's almost as if Need for Speed here have some things that are accurate to realistic life or whatever, reality, and then some things that are more arcadey. So I just wanted to show the difference there. Let you think of make up your own mind on why it would be different. Because there's a lot of cars in this game share a lot of the same motors. And just to go ahead and show you a little bit. And if you'd like, I could compare some of these cars down the road. So you got the Honda S2000 here. Wrong button. It's showing the 3.8 liter V8, which, if you know anything about this game, that is one of the faster motors in this game. And you got another car, same car, well, different car, same motor, running less power because this is I have set for drag racing. So I have twin turbos on it. I guess, hold on a second, we'll get to another one in a minute. Oh, look at another one. And here's the one that's set the same. Well, no, that's not it. It's this one. So that also brings to another thing. A friend pointed out that all the cars in Need for Speed sound the same when you're done with them, and I think that's only because of so many cars that share common motors. But anyway, that's beside the point. I just wanted to show you guys the difference in these two cars and how they run. Let you decide whether you think it's Need for Speed trying to show the weight difference or what, or if you're trying to keep tiered cars differently. But let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget, if you want to help out the channel, you can always purchase some merch there. Links will be in the description. And if you are returning to the channel, then welcome back. And if you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, you might as well go ahead and ring the bell and turn on notifications so you will be notified when I release new videos like this one. And until next time, have a blessed day.